Hey guys, this is Tim and James, and this is number 3 of the RPG A Day videos for the 2016 Brigade Con. The question for today is, what character moment you are proudest of? Oh, sorry, that's how the question's written. So what is the character moment that you are most proud of ever? All right, so what is the character moment for you? I'm putting you on the spot. Do you have one?
So this is a little bit difficult because there are a lot of very cool character moments. I think one of my favorites, and this was both because it was cool for me and it was cool to let you sort of decide the fate. Recently when I played in the Crux game that you ran in our campaign world of Dragon Grin, I had a character who we're not really sure yet, but he knew magic at one point or kind of knows magic. We don't really know. But he basically didn't have any spell components, so he found some like herbs and spices and tried to use them as the spell components in a color spray spell. And I told you, I said, listen, this shouldn't work. It could work, but I'm going to do it. You know, I kind of explained what I was doing and then let the aftermath happen. So I was able to cast color spray, and you kind of gave it a little suspense because at first it seemed like it was going to fizzle out. And then, to make everything better, it was me and a party of 4 other people against one enemy, and everybody but the enemy failed their saving throw that I hit. I think it was 2 or 3 people in our party, blinded them for 1 or 2 rounds. It was perfect. It was such a wonderful, fun character moment. It was really cool.
This is tough, but for me, I would say, going back to the Provokers game, it's a close tie between this and a character moment that I had in a campaign that I play online called The Winds of Sorceline. It's tough, but I feel like, again, the Provokers wins out because it had so many sessions, and it was the arc, and it was finishing the campaign, and so it's sort of like how when the Lord of the Rings 3rd movie swept the Oscars, it was like, it's because it was the culmination and the completion. So for me, and this is a huge spoiler, if you haven't watched the Provokers and you have any intention on watching, it is on Matt Click's channel, A Fistful of Dice. I'm about to tell you the end of the final session right now. So this is your last chance. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's for people who have it minimized and they're scrambling, if they even give a rip. But I had a conversation with Matt. We were getting ready to fight the Corruptor, who was the huge villain for this part of the campaign. And I was like, I don't want my character to kill him.
Yeah.
I think that's because there was a lot of rage that my character had built up, and he was a vengeance-driven paladin. And I just thought, I want to do something totally different, and I almost want it to be this change where I'm not doing it for my deity anymore. What's the difference between vengeance, like actual vengeance, and just murder?
Yeah.
And doing it for the reasons, and I thought, I would love that. I want to draw that line. And so we did it in a sequence, sort of a dream sequence where this magical sword was struck and shattered, and everyone was sort of put into this dream state. And I was face to face with my deity, and we had a discussion. And the discussion was basically, if you are to take his life, be sure you don't do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And then in the final moments of battle, Tritherian's one of his weapons is a spear. That's the weapon that he's associated with. And one of the characters' dice threw me his staff, and I used my smite ability to turn it into like a spectral spear. And in the character moment, it was, I'm not doing this for myself. And I recounted all the things that the Corruptor had done to my friends and why, and not just my friends, but the realm, and why this had to stop. This person needed to be stopped. It couldn't continue, or else it would mean the end of everything. And the spear appeared, and I plunged it into his heart, and that was the killing blow. And I just thought, that is probably going to be a hard one to top.
Yeah.
Character-wise, probably for as long as I don't know. It's just going to be a tough one to beat.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you said, there were so many sessions leading up to it that It'll never be that way in a one-shot.
Yeah, and the way it all tied together, because Dice's staff was a newer staff. He had just become attuned to it. There were so many connections that we could have never really fully planned for. But when that lightning in a bottle, that collaboration where all the pieces fall together, and you know this, if you're a role player and if you like the collaborative storytelling, it's when those things just mesh in a way they never could if you planned it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that would probably be my favorite character moment.
Yeah.
So be sure that you check out brigadecon.org. BrigadeCon is an online role-playing convention and benefit. It's going to be October 29th this year, and we're doing these RPG a Day videos. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe. We have this going on. We're going to be doing one of these a day, but we also have a lot of other videos, so please check us out. And until next time, may your dice roll high.